tell us about the way your season came to a close and what your thought process is as we hit November. Free agency signing period starts tomorrow. What's your attitude in terms of what you think your future is?
You know what? I honestly don't know. I mean, I didn't like the way my season ended last year. You know, I look, it's been well talked about and well documented.
Sure.
You know, obviously I wasn't happy about it. You know, I thought it should have gone differently than it did, but it didn't. And that's something that, you know, on a personal level I have to deal with and I have dealt with. And, you know, I'm okay with it. You know, I'm okay with it now. I've moved on and you know, you deal with it. I don't know what the next chapter of life is for me. I mean, I'm not closing the door on playing next year, but I really don't see myself at this point in time playing. I mean, a lot of things would have to change, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next, whether it's, you know, assuming I don't play, I don't know if it's going to be to get into the broadcasting side of the game or try and get into a front office type situation with somebody and start learning that side of the game. I don't know. I mean, I see myself staying around the game a little bit, that's for sure, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it is that I want to do. You know, I mean, I've been home for, you know, since June of last year, and it's actually been kind of nice being home and hanging out with my boys and being a dad. So I don't know how soon I want to get away from doing that.
And Tom, last question for me. Your thoughts, Bobby Cox obviously is announced that he's going to manage his last year in 2010. It's hard for me go big with the bets as long as I was, and obviously you had him as a manager and then pitched against him. It's hard to imagine him not being in that dugout beyond 2010. But your thoughts on his pending retirement?
Yeah, I mean, there are certain guys that you just don't ever expect not to see in that uniform or in that dugout anymore, and Bobby's one of those guys. You know, you look at the Braves, and for so many years, obviously, they had the stability of you know, myself and Smoltz and Maddox and you know, Chipper Jones now, and all those guys that, you know, you kind of knew from year to year were going to be there, and slowly but surely, everybody's kind of gone by the wayside, and you know, Bobby obviously has been kind of the lasting guy, and I think, you know, a lot of people thought that, you know, Bobby was going to have to, they're going to have to tear the uniform off of him to get him out of the dugout, but it's going to be, you know, I think that'll be extremely strange for a lot of people when that day comes to look over there and not see Bobby, you know, yelling at the umpires anymore or cheering the guys on in the dugout. I mean, it's going to be a big adjustment, I think, for everybody involved with the organization, but you know, sooner or later you have to make those changes, and I feel bad for the guy who has to come in after him, because, you know, as much as everybody talks about, oh, he's not filling Bobby's shoes, that's exactly what everybody's going to think he's doing, and it's going to be a tough assignment for whoever comes in after him.